What's up? It's the 1B, and we are going to be doing some video editing in Adobe Premiere Pro. Let's go ahead and jump right into that. Let's start with a new project. I already have the I Am Alive project set up, or the folder set up, but just to make things a little cleaner, we're going to call this Part 2. We'll even say I Am Alive Part 2, just for consistency and cleanness. Select the folder, I Am Alive Part 2. We will click OK. And the whole idea here is that we're going to be taking 3 clips we have right now. There's clip 1, this is part 1, part 2, and part 3. I now have this one edited and in the process of uploading to YouTube. So that'll be scheduled for the next 2 days. And then this one here is an hour and 47 minutes. We're going to cut this up into 2 episodes. And then this is the final part of the playthrough, which is 2 hours. So we'll cut that into 2 episodes. So we have 4 more episodes. This video will just pertain to this one here. And then we'll jump over to a new video to do the other one. So first off, we'll go into videos, and we are looking for I Am Alive Part 2. We're going to drag from there into the project. And it's going to take a second to import these files. And then we're going to want to go to video editing, and this is just for my YouTube end screen. We're going to bring that in. And then we're going to bring I Am Alive Part 2 here. We're going to right click in one of these open spaces here, just anywhere really. You can even right click on this. So basically you're just going to right click, delete tracks, check these boxes, make sure it says all empty tracks, and it's going to remove video 2 track, video 3 track, audio 2 track, and audio 3 track. Those are gone. We're going to go ahead and select, go to Effect Controls, increase the auto by 15. This is because I like to give I like to make the audio as loud as possible without it being crazily too loud. I would rather give you guys the control to the levels that you want the audio to be. If it's too quiet and you can't hear me, then you're not going to watch. If I'm too loud, you can turn me down. So that's basically how that works. Let's go ahead and hit, we have now set this up. We're going to hit Control S just to save. And we're going to look through the beginning of this just to see if this is a good starting point. Dun-dun. That might have been a little too loud, but I Am Alive.
What are you playing now?
It's called I Am Alive. It's very just the color scheme that they're using. So what happened here is at the end of part 1, I cut at a weird spot, and I think what ended up happening is I had a connection issue. So the stream ended, and I ended up dying, I think, after the let's get it up here in a little bit. I ended up dying, and so I made it to this checkpoint, which I was in the process of climbing this building. I made it to this checkpoint, and then I stopped streaming. So this starts at a little bit of a weird space, but I think it's a good spot, you know. So starting up the game. Let's just jump through this real quick. Make sure that there is no BRBs. 144, so we're going to try to stop it here at 50, somewhere's in here. This is at 50 or 48. So that would make the next one. So what is this? How long is this total? 147. So the next one would be an hour long. I'm happy with that. This is a good spot. Stopping here at this inventory screen. Right here. And so typically to split the clip, you're going to use hotkey Control K, but I have it set up as to something different. I made a video about what I switched it to, but that's where I'm at for now. So let's go ahead and go to the end of this. And you won't. We could actually cut this out a little bit. Not there. So I quit game. We'll go ahead and clip it there. We don't need that ending. Then we're going to go ahead and bring in the YouTube end screen. And we're going to bring it in at both positions. We're going to come in here. Grab this one. Change the audio on it. Go to the next one. And change the audio on that one. And then we're also going to go to them and see how it's cut off. We're going to go scale to frame size. Same thing here. Scale to frame size. And now we are set. We are going to Control S to save. We're going to go to the beginning of this. And we are going to zoom in. Press I just to make sure it's at the very beginning. I is in. So sequence, this is basically what we're marking is the in and out that it needs to render for the file. Which I'll be showing you in just a second, but we need to set that. O is out. So, and it always adds a little frame there, and I just remove it because I don't want a little bit of a black at the end, little black frame. Control S again, just to make it sure it's saved. Control M brings up the what does it bring up? Export settings. And then we're going to dash episode 3. We're going to save that and we are going to queue it. So in this instance, normally you can use Adobe Premiere Pro to export and do the encoding and rendering of your files. Adobe Media Encoder I've had better luck with, but in this instance, I think it's better because we're going to be rendering multiple files. So I can just set these up, something that I've heard is that there was some updates to make the rendering and stuff faster. I don't know if that was only in Adobe Premiere Pro, but these hour-long videos took about 15 minutes to render. The first two, we'll see how well these ones go. So let's press O here to set up this file here. Let's go ahead and go to the beginning. I might have just moved that. Oh, we're good. I'm gonna hit that Control S again, just to save. Control M. The reason I save before doing that is that if crashing is always possible, right? So it's just best to save before you do anything major. Episode 4. And then we save and we queue. And now we have both the files in Adobe Media Encoder. I'm going to press this green button and it's going to just do rendering for the next, I'm guessing 15 minutes for the first file, 15 minutes for the second one. But that's dependent on, for me, that's, I don't know if that's normal. I'm in the process, like I said, of kind of messing with it to see if there's been changes. Things are going to be different for you because you have a different system, you're doing different videos, so it's always going to be different. But at least for me, it's probably going to be 30 minutes. And so while that's going on, I'm going to prep some YouTube videos, and while I'm doing all this, maybe you'll go and watch another one of my YouTube videos, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you really enjoyed it, and if you did, please click the circle in the middle to subscribe. The rectangle on your left is another video. The rectangle on your right is a playlist of other videos that you may enjoy. Thanks again. Peace.